Hi Capricorn, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your life purpose, career, and money reading for mid-November through the end of 2017, through the end of December 2017. Capricorn, this is an adjunct video to be watched in conjunction with the previously released life purpose, career, and money reading that I did for October, November, and December. I have a link here, so if you haven't watched that yet, you may want to. It's much more comprehensive. This is really a bonus video for everybody, just to give you additional guidance through the end of the year. And I have all readings up on the podcast, SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts, so you can listen to your reading as well as watch it. Okay, so today I'm drawing one card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising from the Angels of Abundance as the overarching theme. And then 3 cards from the Witch's Tarot, one for what you're meant to not do, and what you can look forward to regardless. And then one quick peek at your money from the Money Tarot, or Money Tarot by Eugene Vinitsky. Okay, here we go. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Partnership. Very nice. Lovely, lovely card. Someone else got this, I think. Maybe not. Beautiful energy. So it looks like during this particular time frame, Capricorn, you're being asked really to look and see, well, it may be that partnerships come in. You know, if you've been wanting to partner with someone, that may be that it's more of a possibility during this time frame. There is an emphasis on partnership, but it may be the way that also that you partner. You know, you can ask yourself, like, okay, so I love working with another, but inherently there can be problems with that because I'm working with someone and I'm a very hard worker and maybe they're not taking care of their end of the deal. You know, and how do I work in partnership? Is that a trend for me where I tend to overgive and I'm not in that place of reciprocity where we're working in more kind of an equal manner? But we'll get additional cards on this, but it does look like partnerships at play during this time frame, and it may be that you find the perfect partner during this time frame. And it may not just be in terms of a person. It could be the way that you partner with other organizations, partnerships in terms of commitments to projects, this kind of thing. As I feel it's also about like commitments in that way. And that you partner with the divine. You know? Are you open to receiving guidance from the etheric, so that you're not only receiving guidance in terms of the manifest, what's available to witness, see, touch, taste, feel, you know? It's something to think about. This idea of reciprocity is important during this time frame. And because I know Capricorns relatively well, I have quite a few Capricorns in my life, and I know how hardworking you guys are, all of you are, and it's easy for you in some ways to just say, you know, I'll do it, you know, because you know you can do it well, and there's a certain degree of diligence that you always put into your work. But that can be exhausting sometimes, so it's just a matter of allowing in others to help, and do you know, it's no right or wrong, you just, something to be more conscious about during this time frame. But let's see what the cards say. So what you're meant to not do or stop doing is the Nine of Pentacles. Everything I just said. What you're meant to do or start doing is the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. And then what you can look forward to regardless is the High Priestess, which is really beautiful, and we do have the Star card in the reverse under the deck. Okay, let me just take this in for a second, Capricorn. Okay, so what you're meant to not do or stop doing is the Nine of Pentacles, which goes a lot with what I've already been saying. The Nine of Pentacles energy, you know, you're doing it alone, right? A lot of the work is being done by you. So, you know, you have to ask yourself, am I receptive to partnering with others? You know, and you can ask for guidance. Thank you for helping me be receptive to more partnership, more help, more support, this kind of energy. It's not bad energy, you know, in terms of what you're meant to not do or stop doing. It's just that it's often a card of the entrepreneur doing well alone, but you know, partnership's up for you during this time frame. It could also be a love partnership at play here that's affecting you during this time frame. For some of you, partnerships of all kinds are under the microscope, let's say, for Capricorn during this time frame. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, so we do have what you're meant to do or start doing. we do have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, which is kind of an interesting card. It does speak to obligations, family obligations. And normally when I see it in the reverse, I kind of feel like it's more like about, sometimes it can feel a little bit wearying, but this is what you're meant to do or start doing. And it may be because you've been doing your own thing so beautifully. It is a card of abundance. It may be because we're working on partnership here that you're meant to focus more on the good of the whole, the group, as opposed to just what's good for you. Not that you're always like that, but there's always levels to this, you know. And so for this particular time frame, the focus comes away from the hard work that you've been doing by yourself, maybe for the group, or maybe even what you're telling yourself is this for everyone, but really you're just super enjoying your work, just, you know, loving the work that you do. It brings you a sense of satisfaction and a sense of providing something for the environment or for the, you know, for the people you love. But it may be coming across to friends and family that you're just doing it for yourself. So what you're meant to do really is focus on more of the whole, the group, how you partner with others, how you partner with your spouse or your partner or your children, your family, your extended family. This is a card of family. Family obligations, legacy, heritage. It may be that there are some elderly family members who may need more support during this time frame as well, financial even. Certainly with your physical being there, showing up for people. And then not that you don't do that. It's just that during this time frame, you're meant to do it more, let's say. Focus on it more consciously anyway. But what you can look forward to regardless here, Capricorn, is the High Priestess energy. So it does look like there may be someone in your circle who provides you with excellent counsel, excellent guidance. The High Priestess in the upright is, sorry, the birds are going crazy outside, she knows, she has a deep knowing, deep understanding of her connection to the divine, right? That's what I mentioned earlier, especially being an earth sign. You know, are you open to your intuition, to the intuitive nudges that you receive, or do you need to see the evidence of it before you take action upon it? There's no right or wrong. You can ask the question, but with the High Priestess here, in terms of what you can expect regardless, it may show up in terms of an individual who is very connected to her. It's a female showing up, but it could be a male energy, who's very connected to her intuitive side, to her understanding of the deep wisdom that she knows within her body. And it may be, too, that you just begin to adopt more of these characteristics here. But if it's someone, this person is giving you wise counsel, and you're meant to take it, and it looks like you will take it, whatever this is coming in for you. It's more an energy of what you can expect regardless, Capricorn, of more allowing and more surrender to help, to partnership, to intuitive understandings. You're opening more, it looks like. This is very kind of singular energy, and here you are, what you're meant to kind of stop doing, stop focusing so much on just one thing. Look at how you are affecting the group, the work that you do in the world, the work that you do at work. You know, have you been just focused on getting ahead at work to the detriment of your co-workers? You know, it may not have felt like that initially, but maybe that's kind of a groove you got into, and now you're meant to kind of pop your head back up and look around and say, oh, okay, there's actually a group I'm working with here, and they have skills and abilities as well that can be an asset to me as I partner with the people around me more. It could be that you also work for a family business, and you're meant to focus on that as well. But there are certain obligations that maybe you have been kind of shirking a little bit, having to do with family or the group, and here you're being asked to turn your focus back to that during this time frame. And then we have the Star card, and this may be why, because the Star card is in reverse, and when the Star card is in reverse, especially in conjunction with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like somebody is wanting your attention. Someone is wanting to be reassured by you. There's a certain degree of reassurance that comes with the Star card. They want to know that everything's going to be okay, and this is why the focus is with this energy in terms of what you're meant to not do or stop doing. The focus is kind of away from you doing your own thing and looking at the group here with the partnership, the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, letting people know that, everything's going to be okay here. Very interesting. And the High Priestess, again, it could be an individual with whom you're working who is wanting this reassurance from you. Not that she needs it, but she wants to see the commitment that you're willing to make. It's almost a little bit, I want to say, even though it doesn't normally come in this way, but it kind of is for me, for you, Capricorn. It's a little bit like there's a test that she's got for you. And it could be you just testing yourself, of course, with this energy, like in terms of your soul's growth. Like, all right, is this a time in my life where I can open more to my intuitive side, where I can open more to having faith as opposed to needing evidence? It's very interesting energy. Okay. Let me get a card for your money, Capricorn, then I'm going to close out your reading. Again, you may want to listen to the other video, though it's much longer and more comprehensive. So if you want additional guidance, you can take a listen or watch that video. And I do feel this is a new trend for you, Capricorn, as we go into the new year. This High Priestess energy, whether it be an individual who's around you, or an energy where you are just opening more to a higher degree of spiritual guidance, let's say, partnering with others, partnering with the divine, partnering with the people around you, not having to do it all yourself. This is a new trend for you. It's gonna last into the new year, because we have these Pentacles energy, we have 2 major Arcana cards. These are all longer lasting trends for you. And it's a beautiful trend to have, to know that you are supported, that you are working in conjunction with others, with your spirit guides and guardian angels, with the divine, with your friends and family. You're such a giving person, and in some ways it's now time to allow yourself to receive in a more balanced way. Okay. The Knight of Wands in reverse. So in terms of your money, the Knight of Wands energy is very fast moving. So be conscious of where your money's going and how quickly it's going, because with the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we are going into the holidays, and with the focus on the family, and maybe some people do need your money or do want your financial assistance here in terms of the group, family business kind of thing. But just be aware of this and try to rein it in as much as you can, because with the Knight of Wands, it could even be a fire sign somehow who's involved to whom you give money. But be conservative, because I don't know if this person is being very responsible as an individual that you're giving money to. And as an energy for you, be really conservative here with where you spend your money, because there may be a pull here during this time frame to throw money, let's say, at the problem, what you perceive as the problem, as opposed to doing more of the grounded work. Again, if there's a call from the group or that we need money, it's not just about giving financially, it's about giving with your presence as well. It's going to take more of a partnering in terms of your mind, body, spirit, not just the money here. So I hope you find that helpful. I wish you much love, Capricorn, and I will see you on the next video, or maybe I'll see you on the weekly spiritual guidance videos that I release every Sunday, or over on the podcast, or possibly at your own private appointment. Till next time.